I'm content creator and the founder of Joie G113, Joey Garrity. I worked in the Hollywood entertainment industry for 15 plus years at top companies in film, television, original web content, and brand entertainment. Every episode, I start by sharing a Hollywood story along with a superstar branding and marketing strategy and tip that you can implement quickly and easily so you can take your biz to superstar status on the Red Carpet Guide to Branding and Marketing Live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Red Carpet Guide to Branding and Marketing. I'm content creator Joey Garrity. I'm a social media branding and marketing expert, and I always learn more about me and my products and services at joeyg113.com. You can learn more about my branding and my marketing there as well. I have a ton of free content over there. You can also learn more about me through my books. I have a book called The Red Carpet Guide to Visibility Influence. I share my Hollywood story in there, and also social media branding and marketing techniques and tips that you can follow along. It doubles as a guide. So go ahead and grab that on Amazon. I'll put the link. And my second book is Being Your Own Superstar: How to Expand Your Love Capacity. And that's all about the inner game. I also share about the real reason that I worked in the Hollywood entertainment business. I observed superstars and leaders in the field, and I bring a daily practice of how you can get more of what you want in this book. So go and grab both of those on Amazon, and I'll put the comments in the link. I always start with a Hollywood story. And so today I want to talk about Kick the Lone Wolf to the Curb. So when I was working in Hollywood, it became apparent day one that there's no way a lone wolf is going to succeed and create a successful superstar career down there. And so you do have to work well with others. On movie sets, for instance, it takes dozens of people in order for just one scene to create one scene of one act, right? For a movie or a television production. Same thing with commercials. And so I learned very early that you can only soar higher and higher and higher when you work with others. However, in the entrepreneur world, sometimes I see some lone wolf behavior. And so I'm going to encourage you to kick the lone wolf behavior to the curb, because there's no way that you're going to build a successful empire that's thriving that way. You are going to have to work and collaborate and synergize with others, right? Build a very large network and a thriving network that supports you and you support them. Because I have a quote out there that people support those that support them. And so something to really think about. I know that sometimes I can fall into a little bit of a lone wolf, and I have to catch myself right away, because I remind myself there's no way you can build an empire. The pyramids were not built with one person, right? It took lots and lots and lots of people to build that. So today's topic is something that I fast and fresh superstar marketing ideas. I call myself a green horse. And a green horse, I run fast, I talk fast, I eat fast. Everything's really fast. And so I love fast and fresh marketing ideas and then implementing those. So I'm going to be sharing three of those with you today, three superstar marketing ideas that you can implement quickly and easily. That's another thing too. Things don't have to be hard, right? We want them to be easy. We don't want to go uphill or upstream. We want to go downstream, right? And be in flow. Okay, so um, marketing is a powerful recipe for building superstar success for you and your business. And sometimes marketing gets a bad rap out there, and I don't know why. I think it's sexy and hot. So I love marketing, and I love meeting other marketers, and I love learning about fast and fresh marketing ideas so that I can implement, because it's a great way to build your influence and your buzz and shine a really shiny, large spotlight on you and your brand. And that is the key, sisters and brothers. So your influence out in the marketplace is directly linked to your earning power. Yep. It's true. So if you're not digging how much money you're making right now, you're going to want to turn up the volume on your spotlight and on your influence out there in the marketplace. If you want to double your income, then you got to double the influence out there. And great way of doing that and getting visible is through marketing your brand. So today, I want to jump into the red carpet tip number one. A solid email list is the golden ticket. Email lists are often overlooked, and there was a minute there where people were coming down on email lists and saying they weren't important, and that's just not true, right? It's another way, a vessel. In other words, it's a funnel. It's a great organic funnel where you can be emotionally connecting with the marketplace and with your ideal clients out there and giving them fresh content from you, making sure that you're top of mind out there, right? And so I want you to take your email list really seriously and build it and build it large, build it big, right? And then when you are emailing out there, right, when you're doing your email list, it doubles as a great lead generator. So be thinking about that. It's also consistently found to be more effective than Facebook, Instagram, and other social media channels out there because it's a direct funnel link to people that have already said yes to you. Right? People just don't give out their email list, their email addresses anymore. So if they do give it to you, they're trusting you, right? So you know, like, and trust. And so really utilizing your email list is a fantastic, fast, and fresh way that you can be connecting with your ideal clients out there, being top of mind out there, and also be selling, right? So make sure that, and it's also a simple way because once you create the template once, you just duplicate the template over and over and over again. And LinkedIn now has, in your business page, you can go ahead and share a newsletter, right? So you could repurpose an email blast, repurpose this over in LinkedIn in your biz page too. And also too, you can actually share it across your social media channels. You just have to be clever depending on what channel. But whatever you do, make sure that there's quality and you're giving real tangibles and you're emotionally connecting. A great way to do that is to share stories. Start an email blast with a story of yours, you know, that something that people can emotionally connect with and know that you're like-minded and that also you're authentic and that you're easily accessed. So it doesn't always have to be a win. You can talk about some of the ups and the downs of the journey itself. People want to know that you're real and it's authentic, right? So think about your email list as the ultimate golden ticket and just consider at least starting an email blast bi-weekly, and then you can move your way up into weekly if that serves you and your brand. The next red carpet tip I want to share with you today is about leveraging a featured guest is the golden ticket. Go to tribe and business partners and ask them to provide a guest blog. People support those that support them, right? And so a guest blog is a fantastic way where you can be synergizing and collaborating with tribe members and our business partners out there. It's a really fresh and fast way. And here's the great thing is they're providing the content, right? They're providing the content. Remember, again, people support those that support them. I want to support 100 TV right now, Ross Brand, and his book, 100 Live Streaming and Digital Media Predictions. I'll also be adding that into the comment section as well. Go and grab, he has 3 of them out. They're fantastic. I'm in 2 of them, I believe. Maybe all 3, but for sure they're fantastic. He goes to influencers and he asks for trends and tips and strategies and tools of what we're predicting is going to happen. It's a great way to connect the dots, sisters and brothers. And he's done all the lifting for you. He's put it into volumes, 3 volume series. So go ahead and go and grab that over on Amazon. Let's get back to talking about why blogs are such a fantastic, the golden ticket. Um, because they deliver more content for you. It's a great way of repurposing content out there. It's a great way of sharing on social media. And here's the thing, you get to tag them. Tag your blog featured guest, right? It's a great way to get in their backyard, right? And and get fresh eyes on you and your business, your products and your services, right? Also, too, Make sure to add your branding to the guest blog. Don't just, it has, your branding has to be there too. So it's just, it's such a fun way of synergizing and collaborating with others. And people are very flattered when you ask them, right? So who could you ask today to share a superstar blog with you? And then you do the other part of the lifting because they're sharing content with you. And then you share it across your social media channels on your website. Make sure you tag them. Make sure you give them credit. Give them a link that goes back to their biz, right? Their website as well. And also to make sure that you add your branding, right? You got to add your branding too. It's great for influence. It's a really fun way of doing this. I think it's fresh and it's fast. I've done this several times and I always have a blast doing it. Another slice that you can do with this tip is rather than ask for a blog, you could ask for a quote or a line or two or a paragraph from a tribe member or a collaborative partner out there and add it to your blog. Yes, add it to your blog and give them credit, right? And then make sure to tag them. And you could take that quote or their share, and then you want to spotlight it inside of your blog. And you could also move it into an imagery post and spotlight it there, and then add the link to your blog that takes people back there as well. It's a win-win. Always a win-win when you're synergizing and you're collaborative. Remember, kick the lone wolf to the curb, sisters and brothers, because it does not serve you, I promise you. Okay, let's move into red carpet tip number 3. Hosting a virtual class is the golden ticket, right? So we all know about webinars, we've all done them, right? But instead, let's host a virtual class. It's fresh, it's fast, right? It's unique, it's interesting. Go ahead and think about it. What could you be sharing out there? In essence, this show is a virtual class, right? I'm sharing with you my signature tips and strategies and tools and techniques. You can also grab them in my book, The Red Carpet Guide to Visibility and Influence, and you can grab that on Amazon. But being generous with my expertise and being generous with your expertise is a great way to emotionally connect with the marketplace out there, right? People support those that support them. So here is how you could be rolling this out. Think webinar, but easier, right? Webinars can be a little taxing at times. I mean, I've done them, and I know you've done them too, right? They can be a little exhausting, specifically around the constant email blast reminding. Instead, just record live or go live and do a virtual class and just make sure that in the comments section you have all your links that the people can learn more about your products and services, buy your books, get to know you on a deeper level, right? You could pre-record the class. Be Live, that's what I use, as I use Be Live, Be Live Video. I like Be Live. I think it's fantastic. And you can get a free trial of Be Live by just going by Be Live Video, and you can grab it. And I'll also put the Be Live link in the comment section. So use Be Live. And you can also put your links to your website, your products, and more. And make sure to add a call to action. Don't ever do anything without a call to action, right? That's just leaving people hanging out there, and that's not fair. What if people? What if you're the answer to someone's prayers? What if they've been looking for exactly what you have to share and they don't know how to find you, right? So it's being of service. Make sure all those links are out there for yourself, right? And um, so those are 3 really fast and fresh ways that you could be marketing, just fast and fresh marketing ways. So, 1, right? You want to make sure that you're building your influence out there, right? Because it's directly linked to your earning power. Do that with fast and fresh superstar marketing ideas. It's a great way. It's a great way of getting yourself out there. So, a solid email list is always going to be queen and king, sisters and brothers, right? And it's a great way to get in front of and be top of mind with people that have already said, I know, like, and trust you. That's why they've given you your email list. So don't let that fresh and fast superstar marketing idea just fall to the curb. Get that into motion, Remember, you just need one template. Use the same template over and over and over again. And think about starting with a story to emotionally connect with your ideal clients out there. The second is leveraging your featured guest and the blog, right? They give you the content, which is doing a hell of a lot of lifting for you, but then you're spotlighting them and you're giving them access to your backyard and they're giving you access to theirs, right? It's a great way of synergizing. It's a great way, and it's super fun. And then the third is hold a virtual class. What do you want to talk about right now? Maybe you really want to talk about the new social media platform that's out there. Maybe you want to talk about AI. Maybe you want to talk about branding. Maybe you want to talk about meditation, healthy, delicious ways of showing up out there, right? There's a million things you can be talking about, right? And just throwing it up in a virtual class. I saw a content provider who she has started a thread about a health issue that's going on out there. And rather than just doing it, talking about it once, she's talking about it 3 times already. And so she's growing momentum out there because people are like, oh, you're like-minded. You're talking about something that I'm very interested in. And so she's doing it in a training component, right? So think about virtual classes. They're really fun. And you can repurpose them. You can use them over and over and over again. You could also just change the title, but make sure there's always a call to action. And in the shout out, when you're sharing it across social media, make sure you have your links to your call to actions, right? Um, what else? Well, I just want you guys to have fun with everything. I love marketing. I think marketing's sexy. I think it gets a really bad rap out there. I love branding too. I think it's really sexy as well. But so sit back and really think about how are you branding and how are you marketing your superstar biz, right? And be in forward motion. And the human beings love repetitiveness, right? So don't think that you're overwhelming the marketplace. Not at all, right? Start with at least a bi-weekly email that goes out, and then move yourself into a weekly if you feel like that's something that's going to serve your brand. But at least bi-weekly, right? And then how are you posting out there? How are you supporting others? How are you spotlighting others? Because the spotlight always turns back and spotlights you and your business. So I really thank you all for being here today. I really appreciate your time. I know that your time is valuable, and I would love for you to comment in the comment section. Do you have a fast and fresh marketing idea or tip? Put it in the comment section. I'd love to hear that. If you have any feedback as well. So thank you for joining me today. I look forward to meeting you again on the red carpet next week for another episode of the Red Carpet Guide to Branding and Marketing Live. I'm content creator Joey Garrity, and you can learn more about my products and services at joeyg113. And until next time, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, and I appreciate you. Bye, everyone.